It's never to get with Disket, bringing to you season 7 of On the Disket. And all of season 7 is brought to you by Crazy Good LLC, a sauce distribution company offering rubs, salsas, sauces, all kinds of good stuff. We're going to bring you an awesome episode coming up next, so don't you dare go away. Welcome back. Here we got an awesome episode here. We got some great guests, and we're getting ready for the hottest show on earth. We're welcoming Dave Dewitt, Fire Food Show. Good to have you back.
We're wearing the same shirt. What's up here?
I wonder why. Well, it has something to do. And Steve here with Lusty Monk. No, you didn't get the memo.
I didn't get the memo.
That's okay, because we're featuring today a Scovie Award winner, which, Dave, can you share us a little bit about Scovie Awards and what Lusty Monk has done here?
Well, the Scovie Awards have been going on for 17 years. And we have about 750 to 800 products from all over the world entered into 60-some different categories. And this is to get the best salsa, the best mustard, the best hot sauce, best everything to do with chili products.
And you have to taste them all.
Well, I don't have to taste them all. We have 90 food experts who come in and judge these things, and we get them all judged in 4 hours, if you can believe that. And they don't know what don't know what they're judging because they're little anonymous plastic cups with a code number on them, like that. So they have no idea what they're tasting, you know, unless they're totally familiar with the product.
Right.
And his product's so distinct, and he's been in the Scovies for a few years now. And the first year he entered, he didn't win anything.
Not a thing, yeah.
And in 2013 Scovies, he won the grand prize.
Which was?
The highest score ever. And the grand prize is a huge honor, and it gets a lot of promotion out of it, and he also gets a Disket.
Yep. So we'll be making a Disket that has the Lusty Monk Mustard. We're going to feature that today, but before we get into all that, we're going to go ahead and cook something up using your product.
Okay.
So we've got the Disket going on here. What are you going to make here for us, Steve?
I'm going to make some center cut pork chops with a cream burn in hell sauce over it to give it a little character, and you'll be able to taste the mustard and the cream sauce.
Nice, that sounds good. Let's give it a shot. You want me to fire this thing up, or you already got it?
Sure, we got it going.
We already got it medium. All right. So we got our disc. Now the Disket again puts out about 28,000 BTUs of heat, so we can adjust it to high, medium, low for whatever we want to do. And you're going to add what?
This is just a little oil. I'm using grapeseed oil.
Grapeseed oil. Yeah, that's a first. I've never used that before.
It has a good tolerance for heat, kind of like corn oil or peanut oil, and it's got a very neutral flavor. So it's a good skillet frying type oil to use.
You don't want it overwhelming the mustard.
No, absolutely not. So I'm going to put about a tablespoon of mustard or oil in here.
I got him confused now.
Yeah, no, hey, we can hit all the mustard. That stuff sounds so good. Now, I've tried this stuff before. I never cooked with it yet, but you know, we do all the different shows, where the Fire Food Show that you participate in, and the South Valley Local Food Festival every year.
Right.
So when we tried that stuff with all the pretzels, and you try all the different stuff, man, that stuff is so good.
Oh yeah.
All right.
What do you got on the pork chops?
I just have a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, salt and pepper. That's it.
Nice.
Okay.
So I'm going to put them on here, and we're going to sear them real nice.
Man, listen to that. Love the sound of that.
Oh, that's the BTUs in action.
Oh, you can already smell that too. And this won't take very long at all, I imagine. We'll just sear them both sides and put them up to the edge of the disc, so it'll continue to cook while you get ready for everything else.
We're going to give it about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes on each side.
Okay.
That's all it'll take. These are fairly thin.
Well, while we're doing this, let them sear. We're going to take just a quick second, and we're going to feature this week's Spotlight Disket. This week's Spotlight Disket is featuring the Lusty Monk Mustard design. Now, again, as Dave here shared, Disket is an award of the Scovie Award for the Fire Food Show and all that good stuff. So as part of his prize, he gets a fully customized Disket. So we're going to be manufacturing this one, as you see here in this picture, and it'll feature the Lusty Monk Mustard product. Now, keep in mind, the Disket can be manufactured at any design you want. So just send us your request, and we're ready to build one for you. So now we got the opportunity to see this week's Spotlight Disket showing the Lusty Monk Mustard logo. We're getting ready for the hottest show on earth, the 25th
25th annual Fiery Food Show coming up
25th.
next weekend.
Yeah, next weekend. Be ready. Of course, we're going to have 3 booths. I can't remember the booth numbers. We're going to have a pretty crazy special going on there, but you'll have to be at the show. So I'm not even going to tell people what it is. You got to be here next weekend. Find out what we're doing for the 25th annual Fiery Food Show, which is the hottest show.
Yeah, we have tickets too. Don't
Yeah.
forget.
We're
We're
going
giving
to
away some tickets.
We're teasing with that, huh? So Steve, you got the chops here searing on the other side now. That was pretty
Right.
quick. What's the next step? What are we gonna do here now?
Well, I'll pull these out of the way, and I've got some green onion. I'm going to put the green onion in the oil, and we're going to let them cook for maybe 30 seconds or so.
Oh, so that's gonna be quick again.
It's going to be quick again, and then I'm going to add some wine, just white wine,
Ah, I like wine.
Pinot Grigio, or you can use a sherry if you want.
Well, see, most people know I like to cook with alcohol, but sometimes I even put it in the recipe.
Yeah, cooks are known to drink a little bit.
There you
Yeah, they are.
Well, since this is so fast, I'm gonna roll in real quick, and we're gonna go ahead and get into the Ask Nevin Anything section of this episode. So this week's Ask Nevin Anything section has to be about how do you get tickets to the hottest show on earth. Dave?
Well, we're going to give you 20 of them to give away.
Nice. Well, let's do that. Let's go ahead and turn this into a Facebook competition. Go ahead and go to the Discus Grill Facebook page. Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah. Smelling good too.
Oh, man. I don't know, what was I talking about?
Oh, Facebook.
There you go. So go to the Discus Grill Facebook page, find this week's episode featuring the Fiery Food Show, and share it on your page. And the first 10 people will get 2 tickets for free.
Yeah, that's a $30 value.
Nice. So we'll see you at the Fiery Food Show. Make sure you see Lusty Monk, stop by the Discus, and all the other awesome vendors at the hottest show on earth, the 25th annual Fiery Food Show.
Right.
So now we just answered this week's awesome question about tickets for the show. We're back getting to the cooking. Steve, what do you got going in here now?
I just got onions and white wine.
What more do you need?
And the pickles from the pork chops, of course. That's going to give a little character.
Man, that looks so good. You're gonna let it simmer down,
We're
or?
going to let it simmer down to about half.
Okay.
Then I'm going to add some chicken broth to it. We're going to simmer that down and add the rest of the white wine.
Okay.
Simmer it down. Then we're going to add cream. And after the cream, we're going to pull it off the heat. And I'm going to add some Lusty Monk Burn in Hell mustard.
Burn it with what?
Burn in Hell. Chipotle
Okay.
mustard.
Chipotle mustard. Oh man, I got to try that. So you got the pork chops. I see you pulled them up to the side,
Pulled
so
off
they're
the
already
side.
seared and just
seared
continue to
and-
cook up on the edge.
Yeah, they're slowly cooking up on the
Yeah.
edge
Well,
and
see,
staying warm.
With the shape of the disc, again, all the BTUs, a lot of it's concentrated right in the center of this thing, but you're continuing to get heat all the way to the outside. So when you get all your searing, you want to do it right in there. When you bring it up to the edge, you still got the heat from the disc, and it's just cooking at just a little bit lower temperature.
Sure. It's a slow cook.
Yeah, so we'll get that going. And that's the
This is a chicken broth.
chicken broth.
Add the
Chicken broth. Okay.
Back
And
we
this is
can
going to
add-
be good. Now, Fiery Food Show, how long have you been doing that with the Fiery
This will
Food
be
Show?
the 4th year.
Yeah, 4th year. Right. Yeah, we
That's a fantastic
appreciated
show.
having you there. And, initially when they came out with the mustards, people were used to the bright yellow ones, you
Right.
know, and they didn't quite understand that these are really authentic mustards. I mean,
What's the difference?
well, in the first place, he uses whole seeds in a lot of them.
Okay.
And there's
All of
not been, yeah, and they're not completely pulverized all the time, and that enables the mustard to retain the chemical isothiocyanate.
Dave loves to say that.
I love that word.
Capsaicin.
Capsaicin in chilies, isothiocyanate in mustards, and black pepper.
Can we put that across the script? That's pretty interesting. So you got the texture, you got the different colors,
Right.
and then just whatever flavors you want to, whether you want to burn in hell with it or whatever your other
That's
brands
right.
that you have.
We have just a straight up coarse ground. That's our original sin. We have a honey mustard. That's our altar boy. And we have the Burn in Hell chipotle.
Oh,
So
wow.
you can, if you want something sweet, a sweet mustard, we have that. If you want something with more of a Southwest character, we have our Burn in Hell chipotle. And then our original sins is a straight up coarse ground mustard.
Right.
Interesting. So now that we got through all this education here, we're going to take a second and we're going to spotlight this week's featured business.
Hi, I'm Dave Dewitt. I'm the founder of the National Fiery Foods and Barbecue Show, and we're in our 25th year of doing that show. Can you believe that? 25 years of hot and spicy craziness. And as you know, people like to taste all those products, and they're also for sale at the Fiery Food Show. About 1,000 different products in 60 different categories, everything from salsas and hot sauces, obviously, to mustards like Nevin makes, to all kinds of fantastic Fiery Foods products. So join us at the 25th Annual National Fiery Foods and Barbecue Show.
Hi, my name's Steve Monteith. My wife and I, Kristen, own Lusty Monk West LLC. We're a mustard manufacturer in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We make fresh mustards for robust flavor and that nasal character you don't get out of the stuff you find on the shelf. We make 3 varieties. We have our original sin, just a straight up coarse ground mustard. We have our burn in hell chipotle for those that like a little Southwest character with their mustard. And we have our altar boy honey. And don't let this one fool you. It's got the most nasal character of all of them. It's not mild and weak. You can find us online at lustymonk.com and in gourmet shops here in Albuquerque, Santa Fe, and all the way up into Colorado.
So now we got a chance to see this week's showcase business, Lusty Monk. We got these awesome pork chops. You got the, what do you got in there? You got some red white wine and some onions and
White wine, onions, and chicken broth.
chicken broth. And you're letting that simmer down a little
Just
bit.
letting it simmer down. It's about ready for the cream.
Yeah.
You could add half and half. I'm using full heavy cream today.
Okay.
Or you can use coconut milk.
Oh, I've never tried that.
Yeah.
I learned so much on this show.
Yeah.
I mean, I never used grapeseed oil before either. So what did you add, about a cup in there? Or?
3/4 of a cup.
Okay, and that was the, what'd you call it, a heavy cream?
This is a heavy cream. Yeah.
Okay. And you just let that simmer for a minute
And
then,
let
I
it
think.
simmer till it starts coating the spoon a little bit.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
It's about right there.
Man, that's going to be so good.
And you
Man,
you put the cream in before the mustard because you don't want the heat to destroy the power of the mustard, you see, because it is sensitive to that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
It is
Man,
that
there's a lot
allele isothiocyanate.
Right.
It starts breaking down at 47 degrees. That's why we keep it refrigerated.
Right. About time for that mustard then.
I think so. Let's go. Cut the heat off here.
All right.
All right.
Go all the way around.
Yeah, all the way to the right. Just to cut it all the way off.
All right.
Now, even though you turn the heat off, it's of course the steel is so thick it's going to hold the heat for quite a while.
Yeah, that's something I was just thinking about. Maybe we want to get it out of here. I actually brought a ladle.
Okay.
So we can ladle it into a mixing bowl here.
Sure.
I don't know how it's going to work.
Hey,
Try it on live
We'll find
TV.
out.
What the heck? Did you find all that?
sure.
See if we can do this.
You know what I can do? Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Let me. How about I pour the disc into the bowl?
Okay.
You can try that too.
That's even better.
Might want to remove the pork chops first.
Yeah, that would help.
I know where I want to put those pork chops.
Yeah. Right down your gullet.
Yep. Nice.
Perfectly done.
Now, even though the disc has been on for a while, the handles stay pretty cool.
Oh, that's excellent.
So watch your fingers there. In fact, you know, why don't you put that inside the burner?
Okay.
Just in case. I don't want to burn you.
I appreciate that.
And you want to
Yeah, I'm gonna scrape
spoon
it
that out
up.
of there? Now, the disc weighs 26.5 pounds.
You won't see this kind of stuff on the chew.
That smells so good.
Alrighty.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to pull that out. You want to grab that bowl?
Sure.
Coordinated effort here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Teamwork in action.
And then cleaning that's going to be real easy. We'll just put a little bit of vegetable on there, heat it up, wipe it out, maybe a little bit of salt, good to go.
Good to go.
Oh, look at the color of that mustard.
Yeah, it's nice and
Good
bright.
texture and
It's-
nice.
All right, so I'm just going to add eyeballing.
Oh, you're putting it into the, I thought you were
Into
going to
it.
put it directly on top of the,
Oh, we're going to whisk it
And
in
make it a sauce, a mustard sauce.
with a little bit of cilantro.
ooh, I love
There you go.
cilantro.
That's good.
Man, this guy's killing me. Well, let me grab this here, because I can't wait. Now to put it on 2,
Sure.
plate it on 2 of those.
Ladle a little bit of this on there.
Yeah. Oh, that's gorgeous.
There we
Looking
go.
good.
Wow. Cilantro.
Cilantro. Make it pretty. There you
Yeah,
go.
it is.
All right.
Cool. Let's try this thing out. What do we call this again? Pork chops with
This is
Creamy
Disney pork
mustard
chops
sauce.
with burn in hell.
burn in
cream
hell
sauce.
cream sauce. I'm going to cut us all a piece here real quick.
All right.
Mr. Dave.
Thank you. That's
Mr.
delicious.
Steve.
Thank you, sir.
I should just take the whole dang thing off.
Pork chop on a stick.
Pork chop on a stick. Getting ready for the Hottest show on earth next weekend.
That's it.
Cooking outdoors has never been better. Oh, man.
Good stuff, huh? Dave?
Biscuit.